Yes, this is a decisive game, but that is exactly what these players are in their sport for. It's the big occasion. It's the World Team Championships. There's a full arena. There's noise. There's anticipation. There's energy. This is what it's all about, Don. Oh, there's the jelly roll again.
I think this one just caught the edge of the table. We may get another look on the replay. We may not, but whatever. It is 1-0 for the Republic of Korea. Wang Yuegu had the good fortune in the fourth game.
And let's just have a look there at...
Again, Johnny, sorry to interrupt, but again, that just caught the edge of the table.
Yeah.
So maybe, as you said, good fortune will favour Kyung in the deciding game, and she's won the first 2 points with edge balls.
And just watching Kim's footwork, it is superb. She is running a marathon out there today across the court. Look, side to side, in and out, forehand and backhand. Look, wonderful. What an athlete.
Watch how she throws this one up with topspin. That's the winner.
And her bench delighted. And we got a timeout because Kyung here in the fifth and deciding game has got off to a great start.
A little bit of good fortune, first couple of points, then a wonderful point at 2-0 to go 3-0 in the lead, varying her defence. Heavy backspin, no spin, threw one up in the air with topspin. As you say, footwork is outstanding, but both players here putting on a superb display. We must now be into the fourth hour of play here.
Almost. Only 5 minutes away. We will be soon. But yes, both players wonderful. Wang Yuegu up close to the table, trying to dominate. And Kim retrieving everything, throwing in the odd topspin as well. Great spectacle.
Oh, good timeout for Wang Yuegu. It's always good to come back psychologically, win the first point after your team have called the timeout. So she's broken the 3-point run. She's got her first point on the board. And it's now Kyung with her 2 serves to come.
Just watch the push technique there of Wang Yuegu. A little bit different. Good landing there on the forehand. Yes, that little shot from Wang Yuegu, maybe doing a couple of things. One, a little bit deceptive for Kim, not knowing where she's going to go. And two, a little bit tricky with the spin, maybe lifting the racket up through the ball a little bit, so it might not be pure backspin. Might be a little bit of topspin in it too. It's like the ball's on a string, Dawn. Watch Kim's footwork, close back into the table. She was away by about 6 feet, 8 feet, maybe even 10 feet. This is superb.
Oh, it hit the top of the net. Wonderful rally. Kyung, I think, playing superbly, obviously. But what she did there, if the attacking player wants to push with you, don't panic. Just push back. Defenders very rarely make mistakes on the pushing to push. No need to rush and look for an unnecessary attacking shot. And that rally was eventually decided by a little bit of good fortune. The good fortune going to Wang Yuegu.
Okay, Dawn, 2-all, 2-all, 3-all. All square in every regard.
Top edge of the bat. Flies off the end of the table. And having won the first 3 points, Wang now has put together a run of 4 points, and that's the very reason why we're now having a 1-minute timeout called by the Republic of Korea. Each player only has 1 timeout. So Kim Kyung started with a run of 3 points. And then we have the Korean players passing on words of advice to their player, of course. It's all on this 5th and final game. Who will go through to tomorrow's final? I said earlier, Johnny, this has got 10 all written all over it. This is going down to the wire. It's been a marathon. We're now in the last 100 yards. And both players side by side. And look at the crowd in the background, every seat taken almost. 11,000 spectators. What a feast of table tennis. And as soon as this final finishes, Germany versus Japan, the first men's semi. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Couldn't wish for better matches, a better setting, and indeed for the players, better conditions to play in. Last serve in this sequence of 2 for Wang. She leads 4-3, and we go straight into a pushing rally. Wang opens up.
Could it just be slipping away for Kim Kyung now? 5 points in a row for Wang. Yuegu, controlled, dominating. Look how close she is to the table. She's giving nothing away. Staying close, keeping the pressure on. She's in control now.
Players change ends, and the first one makes 5 points, and at 3-love, Kim Kyung was probably hoping to be changing ends. 5-2 up. Never did she think she'd be changing ends at 5-3 down.
A good topspin from Wang. She's taking the initiative now.
I can't understand Kim, really. There was no need to perhaps take on the topspin. She just got out of the rhythm of topspinning somehow. And you're absolutely right, Johnny. This whole match has twisted and turned, and this final game in the final match is twisting and turning.
Great serve and third ball from Kim Kyung. She's not going to give this up lightly, that's for sure. The opportunity for both of these semi-finalist nations is, of course, a final. Tomorrow, the other semi-final will be contested between China and Hong Kong, China.
Almost on as well. Feng Tianwei's jumping up and down on the bench. Look at her. 2-1 in matches for the Republic of Korea. Feng Tianwei beating Seok. And now Wang 7-4 up. Kim won the first 3 points of this final game, but has only won 1 of the last 8 points. Will we see another twist in this fantastic semi-final?
She's giving it everything, Wang.
The retrieving is phenomenal. And it's a nod of the head, a nod of the appreciation that was wonderful play, albeit by my opponent, but 7-5. Wow, what a final game. And that's the lady who's making this a wonderful spectacle. Half the 11,000 people came here to watch Germany play Japan. What a bonus they've had to watch this encounter. Super play by both players. How on earth Kim got some of those shots back? And then I thought Kim had won the point, but Wang held her ground.
She sure did.
Eight, 5. Kim with her second serve needs this point, I feel. Oh, she smashed off the end of the table.
And her forehand top spins and smashes have just let her down a little bit now, Dawn, in this last game. And Wang is closing in unbelievably. Once again, a great player in these tense and challenging situations.
That serve called. What a time for Kim to take 2 points against the serve. Wang just pinning it into the forehand of Kim, but Kim's consistency was absolutely superb.
I think Wang just chose the wrong ball there. Maybe she should have topspinned another one. Went for the early kill.
That's the first point against the serve. Kim, of course, will have her 2 serves to come if she can win this point. Nail the 2 points with her service. We could still be looking at a very, very tight finish. Yes, heavy backspin, cutting underneath the ball. And now Kyung, having won 2 points against the serve, has her 2 serves to come. Drama of the highest order.
Unbelievable.
Oh, a pushing error from Wang. 9-8, 3 consecutive points for Kyung. If you've ever seen an apprehensive looking bench, there it was. They don't know what's going to happen. We predicted 10-all. We're not going to be far out.
Fantastico. Wonderful table tennis. These two players showing serious levels of athleticism, desire, focus, passion, commitment.
Kyung there just struggling a little bit, catching her breath.
So, meine Damen und Herren, es gibt jetzt wieder das Zeitspiel. Das Zeitlimit in diesem Satz ist erreicht. Das ist die Regel.
So once again, I think, has Expedite been reached?
Yes, it has.
Here comes the competition manager, Kyung.
So, we saw it briefly earlier in the match. It is now alternate serving. The player who serves has the service and 12 shots to win the point.
The other umpire coming in there, Dawn.
We'll hear him count. Every time the receiver returns the ball, he will count upwards.
Has to be won by the server by the 13th strike, is that right? But with counting on the receiver, it's 12, yeah?
She's going to have to attack any second now. Keep. Oh, she smashed it on the edge of the table. Unbelievable. 9 points each. Expedite. 11,000 spectators. Kyung is playing absolutely awesome table tennis, and in fairness, so is Wang Yuegu.
Incredible stuff here. Incredible.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh! so easy to start panicking when the scorer gets 9, 10, 11.
I mean, the psychological strength of those players not to be put off by that very fact on, you know, it's testament to them. Great focus. This is unbelievable.
So Kyung,
the crowd loving it. Listen to the noise.
it is overall match point, a place in the final on this point.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh! She's won it. She blocked 4 or 5 great topspins back. And it's Wang Yuegu who wins by 11 points to 9. That was as good a game of table tennis as you will ever see.
And with a
drama
smile
at the end.
with a smile shakes, sorry Don for interrupting. With a smile shakes the umpire's hand who introduced the counting for the Expedite. Oh.
She's absolutely exhausted.
Gutted. So Singapore, Don, having been 1-0 down, 2-1 down, turn things around and win 3-2, just like they did winning 3-2 last night against Germany.
They've got to the final. They're defending their title admirably. They're doing it by the skin of their teeth, but they've done it. They're in the final. Well done to Singapore. Great performance by the Republic of Korea. Great win yesterday against Japan. They lose here by the absolute narrowest of margins. A few tears down there, no doubt. Tears of joy, Singapore. Tears of disappointment, the Republic of Korea. What a game. It was a privilege to be here to see that game. I hope you enjoyed that at home. And we'll be back very soon with the first men's semi-final between Germany and Japan. What a match to look forward to. See you then.
Okay.